and welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and I have been sharing my weight loss journey here on YouTube since April of 2020. I lost 35 pounds over the course of 2 years with diet and exercise. And then in August of 2022, I had a bariatric surgical procedure called vertical sleeve gastrectomy, or VSG for short. And since then, I've lost a total of 120 to 125 pounds, just depends on the day you ask me and what the scale said that day. I continue to share the ups and downs of my weight loss journey and all the things that I've learned in between. If that sounds like it would be helpful to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I've got a pretty big goal of reaching 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2024, and I can't do that without your help. So be sure to like this video, leave me a comment down below, even if it's just saying hi, and share this video with your bariatric friends or maybe somebody you know who's considering a weight loss surgical procedure. I appreciate everybody who subscribed to the channel so far. It really does help a lot, and I super appreciate the support as always. So right now I am just about a month and a half shy of my 2-year surgery anniversary. I've maintained my 120 to 125 pound weight loss pretty much for the last year. I think I hit that around or shortly after the 1 year post-op mark. Now I'm really proud of that, especially because in all of my weight loss efforts prior to bariatric surgery, I never maintained my weight loss, and there were times where I lost anywhere from 50 to 80 pounds, but then gained it back and then some. So I'm really happy that I've been able to maintain my weight loss for over a year now. I've also accomplished a lot, especially physically. My probably proudest moment was winning the transformation challenge at my local Crunch gym this year. I'm really happy with everything that I've achieved and my weight loss overall. But there is one thing that has escaped me over the last year, and it repeatedly creeps into my mind, kind of like that time in the 7th grade I said something really embarrassing in front of everybody. I'm talking about the goal weight that my surgeon gave me, which is 145 pounds. Now, I have mentioned this goal several times on my channel, and I've always kind of had an attitude that it wasn't personal to me and I didn't really care about it. But if I went through my bariatric bucket list of things that I wanted to do, meeting that goal is on there, even if it wasn't as serious as some of the other goals that I had set for myself. I'm willing to admit that I have always had really mixed feelings about that goal, and when Dr. Appel at Blossom Bariatrics gave me that goal, the sound that came out of my mouth was somewhere between a pfft and a guffaw. I pretty much never would have imagined my weight ever getting that low. But in reality, over the last year, I've fluctuated anywhere from 155 to 150 pounds, and that really only puts me about 5 to 10 pounds away from the surgeon's goal. So the more I think about it, that surgeon's goal doesn't have to be this like enigmatic number. It's actually more than likely very achievable, and I really would like to just show Dr. Matt over at Blossom like, hey, I did it. You were right. So I thought it might be fun, and as you guys know, I've been looking for something of a challenge, something to really dig in and put my mind to. So over the next 12 weeks, I'm gonna try and reach that goal of 145 pounds. I really just want to lose those last 10 pounds just to say that I did it. And realistically, if I do it over 12 weeks, which I think gives us till about September 23rd, I really have to only lose less than a pound. I think it's like 0.85 or something like that each week over the 12 weeks in order to achieve this. That doesn't sound all that difficult, and I think if I really put my mind to it, I'm pretty sure I could do it just to say that I did it. On paper, this sounds really achievable to me. It just will require me to put in a little bit more effort and structure into my meals, and then maybe switching up my cardio a little bit. I've done very well maintaining my weight, So I think if I just make some very minor adjustments, then I could do this. So what exactly is it that I'm going to do? Well, to start, I'm going to be consistently tracking my food and my water intake. Food I've always been really good about. Water intake, not so much. I would say probably over the last 3 months, my water intake, I'll probably exceed a water goal one day and then come under the next. But if I looked at it as like a weekly average, I'm probably hitting my water goal every day. The other thing I think I need to kind of steer away from that I've been doing is really relying on like packaged pre-cooked foods for my meals, particularly lunches. So I'm gonna just try and steer away from those and do a little bit more meal prep. For example, today I'm gonna make a batch of chicken in the Instant Pot that I can just shred up and use throughout the week. I might also try to cut back a little bit on snacks, maybe limit it to 1 snack versus 2 snacks a day. A lot of times I find myself eating a snack just for the sake of having a snack and not necessarily being hungry for a snack, and that's a habit. That's not a hunger cue thing. Or if I want a snack, maybe go to like a fruit or vegetable versus like a protein bar or a granola bar or something like that. Now, fitness-wise, I might try and switch up my cardio. I've been wanting to kind of get away from running anyway, not because I don't like running, but because I'm becoming bored of it, and that concerns me a little bit. I don't want it to get boring and then I end up not liking it anymore, because I really do like running. It's just hasn't been all that exciting to me lately. So I think if I just switch it up and do more like HIIT cardio classes, maybe more of some like sprinting or something like that versus like endurance running, which is what I've been doing, that might be a little helpful. And I think it's good for our bodies to just change it up every now and then anyway. Weightlifting, I'm not going to change anything that I'm doing really right now, except maybe I'll be a little bit less aggressive pushing the heavier weights. I might just go for more reps or volume for right now, just to maintain the muscle that I have built so far and not lose anything, but still be strength training twice a week at least. Now, I will have a bit of an obstacle during this challenge, and I realized it as I was thinking that I wanted to do it. The obstacle being that I did just start this birth control regimen. If you didn't see that video, it's up here. But I'm doing that for some hormonal issues that I've been having, and so that could throw a wrench in this challenge, just because we all know weight gain is a side effect of birth control. It's pretty common, but it doesn't really matter because I'm still gonna give it a shot anyway, and hopefully I can say, well, screw you, birth control side effects, I lost weight anyway. The other thing is, I'm not 100% sure where I have fat to lose from. The only place I can really think of is maybe my stomach area, or maybe my upper thighs, kind of the places that women just more naturally store fat anyway. I'm at a point where it's hard to tell whether I have loose skin or it's still fat. I think for sure my lower stomach is still pretty fatty. It's got that bumpy texture to it, not that crepey texture that's just loose skin. But I don't know if that's something I'm going to be able to get rid of or not. I know you can't spot reduce, but hopefully through just diet and exercise, I can eliminate some of the fat from there. So this should be really interesting. Again, I'm excited to see where this takes me. If anything, I'll be able to say, hey, I did it. If nothing else, then I'll be able to say, hey, I gave it a try, and this is the weight that my body wants to be at. I heard a quote recently that said, it's not your dream body if it's a nightmare to maintain. So I'm going to pay very close attention to how I'm feeling as I go through this 12-week challenge, because I don't want to stress myself out, and I don't want weight loss to be a stressful thing for me ever again. So what I will do throughout this challenge, I'm going to go back to a weekly weigh-in. I'm calling this my LTP challenge. That's last 10 pounds challenge. So I'll do a weekly weigh-in and measurements. I will be weighing myself on July 1st and taking my measurements each Monday moving forward. I think the thing I'm most excited about with this challenge is that I get to go into this with a healthier mindset than I've ever had before in any of my past attempts to lose weight. Something that bariatric surgery has really taught me is that it really is all about how much food you are eating. And I feel like I have an excellent foundation to really get my portions in control, to just drop my calories just slightly below what I'm eating now at maintenance to achieve this goal. If you want to follow along with me and you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to know if you want to maybe join me in trying to lose, a little bit of weight over the next 12 weeks. If you want to, leave me a comment below and let me know if you're in. If not, that's totally okay. I'm not issuing this as a general challenge. This is really more for myself to see if I can do it. But I would love to have some support on the journey. Let me know in the comments if you are going to be doing it with me or just cheering me on. Either way, I really, really appreciate it. Keep an eye out for more videos on my LTP challenge. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about this idea in the comments. Don't be shy, share what you think. And until next time, I'll see you real soon. Bye.